really kind of broke things open. I thought our live ball turnovers were a factor, especially in the first half. I think we had 10 turnovers, which, they're going to feast on that. When you throw the ball away, they get in the open floor, they get to the basket. But when you play these guys, you got to, we've played them twice now. When you play them, you got to figure out, what are some things that you're going to live with, because they space you so well. They're really good at every position. And we were going to live, with some Simpson threes and some Teskey threes, and give those guys credit. They went 8 for 15 from the three-point line. And, when they're shooting like that, and you add Charles and Jordan Poole and Iggy to that group with with Livers and those guys off the bench, then certainly they're going to be very difficult to beat whoever's playing them. So was proud of our fight. You're down 22 at half. Was proud of our guys to not roll over. We came out in the second half. We fought. We made a couple runs. I think we got it to 14 or so. But I thought we played hard and competed and fought the second half, and hopefully that can be something we can build on. Our young guys got a lot of experience. We were without Vic Law tonight, and so a lot of guys got a chance to get out there against a great team on the road, and hopefully this experience will help us as we move forward.
Coach, is it tough with them to identify who you're going to clamp down on? And obviously you said if it's those two guys stepping up, it makes it that much tougher.
Yeah, it's kind of why they're 17-0. 17 teams have tried, and 17 have failed. And I think only 2 teams have come within 10 points of them. I think we were one of them, and maybe Western Michigan when I was looking at the log. So when you play 17 games and 15 of them are double-figure games, you got a really good thing going. So they don't have many flaws. They're very well coached on both ends. They make it hard. They put pressure on you offensively and defensively, and just a big fan of their team. I feel like they're a team that can compete with anybody that I've seen or played against so far this year in the country.
Coach, when did you know Vic wasn't going to go? And just talk about the response to the 10-0 run to start the game, how you guys came back.
Yeah, I kind of knew yesterday. We gave him a couple days after we had played Iowa Wednesday night. We gave him Thursday, Friday. Try to do nothing, really see if some of his soreness would calm down a little bit. It really didn't. So when he couldn't do anything yesterday, we kind of prepared to play this game without him. It just wasn't smart. I'm sure he would have loved to be out there with his teammates, but it was one of those things where you gotta protect his health and our future. There's a lot of games to be played. We just felt it was the right thing not to play him tonight. So in regards to the start of the game, not what we had hoped for to start. It's 10-0, but I thought I called a timeout there, and I think we scored 6 straight, to kind of get ourselves back in the game. But if you take it the first 4 or 5 minutes of the half and the last 4 or 5 minutes of the half, that was really the game. The 10-0 run to start, and then whatever the run was, the last 4 or 5 minutes of the half, 12-0, whatever it was. That was, to me, that's 20-something point, and that's, you lose by 20. So first 4 of the half and last 4 of the half is really where I thought the game got away from us.
Chris, the last time Northwestern played Michigan, you left Xavier Simpson open a lot and kind of tried that again, but he adjusted. So what did you see from him tonight, and what was the difference between the last game?
The ball went in. So, it was the same shot. We were kind of playing the percent. He's a heck of a player. It's no disrespect to him. He's a terrific player, terrific leader. He makes them go. I love watching him play and what he brings to that team on both ends. Again, we decided in the game we wanted to try to clog up some of the driving lanes of Braznakis and Matthews and Poole, and we were going to give late pressure to Teskey and Simpson from 3. And sometimes you got to tip their cap. They make 8 for 15. So, obviously he's worked at it. Teams that are going to try to do that, you make them think twice, if he's going to shoot the ball like that. So he had a heck of a game.
You've obviously before Northwestern games, is this maybe, so you've seen BYU's teams throughout the years, is this maybe the best team you think he's had?
It's hard to say that, because I say that respectfully. I've played against a lot of really good Michigan teams, whether my time at Duke or while I've been at Northwestern the last 6 years, that I've always respected. But these guys, like I said, the thing I like about them, they don't really have a lot of holes. They're terrific defensively. They're connected defensively. You know, Teskey is a real, to me, quietly does a lot of things for them. Especially, you know, to me, he anchors their defense. His ability to play pick and roll defense, his ability to guard the post, to defend the back, it allows those guards and wings to really be aggressive. And then offensively, I mean, Coach Beeline, you know, I mean, he's always going to run good stuff, and they're going to be spaced well, and they can make shots. And so, in terms of that, I mean, it's probably the most well-rounded team. It's a really good mix of guys who know their roles. They have a terrific leader in Simpson, a great coach in Coach Beeline, and you know, really they're one of the teams that, you know, should have a chance to play with anybody as you go forward when you're talking about Big Ten and then beyond when you get to the NCAA tournament. So terrific team, you know, have the utmost respect for everything they do, and obviously they got the better of us tonight.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.